Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instructions on completing the task at hand. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to do a video showing you how to remove the air box from one of these Volvos. This is a non-turbo. And then I'm going to shoot the highlights from a turbo car. You would want to remove this air box to get under it, to check vacuum, or to get at an ABS module on your newer vehicles, 96 and newer. Usually the battery is here and you don't have to remove the battery, but this air intake scoop is here. This is coupled on that scoop and hooks up to the bottom of the air box. So you grab it usually with two hands, you pull it back, and then you work it out and away from the air box. Do is unplug your mass airflow sensor. Simply squeeze that clip. That releases the tabs. Unplug it. Push that back out of your way. Then your coil wire clips onto the top of that box. You just want to move that off. You don't have to unplug it. You just don't want it down there holding your air box down. Now you have a 7mm bolt there if you want to use a ratchet, or you could use a flat tip or cross tip screwdriver. It's flexible with the Volvos, which is nice. So you take that clamp loose. After you get that clamp good and loose, not so loose that it's removed, but you want it really loose so that you can pull it off of the duct. Then you grab the duct with two hands or one hand, holding the box and pulling the duct away from the box like that. So now that that's loose and your airflow sensors disconnected, make sure nothing else is bolted to the box on the NA models. That little preheat hose down there, you grab that and you work that back and off, so that you don't break and tear that. After that, the box is ready to come out. You grab the front of it, you jerk it up, make sure you clear the wires and stuff, and you work that up and out of the box. As you can see there, that valve was screwed to it, which I should have removed. Usually this thing won't be hooked up like that, but it is. So if you got something plugged into the box, you either take a T20 or a T25 and unscrew it. So it's better to look and disconnect that stuff before you jerk that box up, because you don't want to break any vacuums or wires or nothing like that. So these are the Allen type of drivers that I use. I got these from AutoZone. And I like them because they get into tight spots. So I'm going to see if this T25 is the one, and it's not. So if you got this valve, it's either a T20 or a T15. If you got a turbo, the turbo valve is connected to the side of the box, and it's definitely a T25. So you could do one of two things. You could take it loose, totally loose, and it's a T20 on the NA car, or you could pull the vacuum line off and unplug the solenoid and remove the box that way. So now you see the box is removed and the valve is still on there. When I jerked it, I jerked this other vacuum off of the bottom. You have a turbo car between 1994 and 1998 and you want to get this air box out. It's not a whole lot different from the other vehicle. You pull this duct loose here. You unplug your mass airflow sensor there. Squeeze that, unplug it. You take this screw loose with a 7mm or a flat tip, and you grab that with two hands and you pull that off. One hand on top, one hand under it. It comes off easier a lot of times when it's cold. Of course, you can grab it easier because it's not smoking hot. Then I kind of push it down and push it back a little bit so that it's out of the way of the airbox. Next, you look down on the side of the airbox and you have your turbo control valve. Some of them are still screwed to the airbox like mine is. Some of them are not. And actually mine is a little loose down in there. But the screws come in from the side of the engine and they're T25s. So you will need to use a Allen style T25 to put it on the other side of that and screw those screws out. They are long. That's about a 10-minute job getting those screws out. Once you get those screws out, you grab the airbox, you jerk it up, you lift it out like you do the other one. And as you can see, it says turbo on the airbox. Actually held in place by these two clips in the bracket. And this bracket has two screws in it. And then you got a pin grommet in the side of the fender well. And the back of that, goes through there when you're putting it back in. So you work that in, and then those lock into these two holes in the bottom of the box. And you just push them down on there and they kind of hold it in place as they expand. Nothing fancy. You just push the back in, push it down on there and give it a good jab downward, and that'll lock the box back in place. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.